Good evening, everybody. Good evening. This is 𝗘𝗵𝗰𝗂𝗺 here once again from Reason from Ashes. Okay. Now, this today is what I call as Momentum Monday. Yes, this is the time when we talk about health and wealth, and also building a life. Building a journey out of your life. All right. Now, most people. This is a reflection that I got when I was, having before I slept last night, and also something I ponder upon early in the morning. Okay. So this is what I want to share with you, right? Now, the theme for today is actually capacity over pressure, okay? So, you see, most people don't lose momentum because they stop trying. They lose it because they keep pushing without any reinforcements. This week, the headlines have been, for the past week, the headlines have been very loud. Bankruptcies, health scares, burnout, and even extremely wealthy people admitting that they are not fulfilled. Now, if you don't really know what I'm talking about, no worries. Feel free to browse back to my social media posting, especially on my Facebook, my Instagram, or even my LinkedIn, okay? You see for that past 1 week what I'm talking about. These are what I call the headlines has been very heavy, okay? Now, these are different stories, yet very, very similar common patterns. You see, momentum doesn't collapse overnight. It erodes quietly. Here's the truth that most people miss. Momentum is not about effort. Momentum is about capacity. What sort of capacity, you may ask? The capacity to wake up clear-headed, the capacity to make calm decisions, the capacity to even recover after pressure. Not just the ability to cope with pressure, but the ability to recover, okay? The capacity to recover after pressure. And the capacity to stay consistent even when life doesn't seem to cooperate. Meaning that even if you don't get it your way in life, if you still have that capacity to remain calm and yet be consistent, stay consistent, that's when you have that capacity. You see, when wealth is treated as optional, momentum becomes fragile. When money is reactive instead of structured, momentum becomes stressful. And when stress is normalized, momentum turns into friction. That friction is going to burn you out, either sooner or later. In Reason from Ashes, we talk about the early signs of the 9Ds, not just disasters, but signals. Fatigue before illnesses or even disease, cash flow strain before debts, emotional numbness before burnout or depression, disengagement before collapse or downturn. Most people don't act here. They tell themselves, I'll deal with it later. Maybe later I will deal with it. Okay, no, not now, not now. And yet there's a price to pay. Okay, why? Because later becomes more expensive to the point of getting out of control. This is why momentum isn't about pushing harder. It's about reinforcement. For me, this is where health and wealth stop being separate conversations. Some people ask me when they browse through my social media about what am I doing at 𝗬𝗏 or am I an 𝗬𝗏 consumer. I'm more than proud, I'm more than happy to share that I don't use 𝗬𝗏 because I'm sick. I use 𝗬𝗏 because I want capacity. And so far, this is the only supplement that I've seen so far in the market that helps me, okay? Because it's medically accepted by doctors, all right? And I don't just base on what people have shared with me. So I've seen the evidences and all that. And what 𝗬𝗏 has given me is the capacity to think clearly, the capacity to recover faster, and the capacity to show up consistently in my work, in my relationships, and also in the pursuit of my purpose. You see, health isn't just the goal. Health is the platform. And when health is supported, my wealth decisions become calmer, smarter, and more sustainable. So Momentum Monday is a reminder for me, and also I hope I can share it with you. If your progress depends on constant pushing, it's not momentum, it's pressure. And pressure always demands payment. Yes, please remember that. Pressure always demands payment. This week, this Wednesday, I'm sharing more about how to build real capacity in health, in wealth, and in life before life, especially pressure, forces a stop upon you. If you're sensing that your momentum feels fragile or you are running out of fumes, okay, running on fumes, type capacity, CAPACITY, in the comments. Let's talk before pressure turns into a pause you didn't choose. I will share the details of my preview, reason for measures preview, in the caption. If you want, come and let's have an honest conversation. Who knows, this may even help you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night, everyone. Okay, I hope your Monday night will end with a great, pleasant experience, okay, and a restful time. Thank you very much. Good night.